It's a good day to play the Talos Principle. Welcome to part 4 of the DLC Road to Gehenna. And yeah, last episode we completed 3 puzzles and 2 stars in this Egypt level. It's Island 2. And yeah, I think in this episode we'll finally free the last 2 robots in here and get the 2 stars. If we can, I can see 1 star right there, so I think maybe we'll somehow have to drop on there. And that looks like an interesting level as well. But yeah, I think what we can do now is just, you know, go around and go into another puzzle. Let's start on the left this time. And we've completed this one already. Yeah, that's where we grabbed the red laser from and completed that star. So we can go a little bit further and go to the last puzzle up on this upper ring level. So let's go inside. We'll be playing with lasers and fans. Okay, we are in haircut. Okay, so looks like we have a couple of. Okay, my game crashed, but we're back. I hope that there are no further issues with this, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we have a connector and a red laser. What is that? Those are keys. So I need the keys for something. What do these do? Take those rays. Raise the level. Can I? What does this do? This turns on that fan as well. Okay. And go to this level. I need to, I think, lower this level. So somehow I have to probably cross the red. So let me grab the second connector. And let me just do this. Just this. Okay. Now this came down. I wanted to get up there. I would like to instead grab this, take it to this one. It's always the opposite. So somehow... Okay, I need the key to there. Cool. I need this raised up. And I need to cut it up there. So let me go up and instead cut it up there. so. And now I can take it. Okay. Now I can get the key. Okay. Now that I have the key, let's put it here. And open up this right here. Yeah. That's one puzzle done. Asmodeus, the Lord of the Hells. Okay. Let's read what they have in store for us on the computer. Another addition to this discussion. It's a lot of text. So this is our discussion. Okay, Frankenstein. Org, Borg, and myself recently took it upon ourselves to contact Uriel discreetly to ascertain what threat his actions pose to Gehenna and its citizens. The first thing Uriel expressed to us was how much your creative endeavors in Gehenna had moved him. Initially, he was reasonably cooperative, discussing openly his impressions of Gehenna since arriving here. He did explain that as he saw it, he had no choice in his actions, and so it seems whatever his true reasons, he will not be persuaded to leave us be. It is further worth noting that Uriel displayed a high level of curiosity as regards our inner workings, to what end we have not yet ascertained. All of this leaves us in a difficult position. We understand that some of you may wish to take your chances and join Uriel wherever he is going, but our primary responsibility remains ensuring that Gehenna still stands for those who wish to stay. The most we can do is share with you what we know, as we have now done, and await your responses before considering our next move. Research project. Help needed. As you all know, I have a great fascination with our history and psychological makeup. As part of my ongoing program to document my findings, I'm seeking volunteers to take part in a brief interactive research initiative. Oh, right. So I think this is... Yeah, this is the prisoner's dilemma thing. So let's load the findings. Most subjects in single-round matches chose to betray. Cooperative behavior increased with both the length of the match and the status of the players. Successful players chatted more. The perils to our current and unprecedented situation in Gehenna are undeniable and valuable. Though we know not what power the messenger wields over us, we can theorize that Uriel holds no special power, and that each of us might independently choose to leave the rest behind for fear of being left behind ourselves. Okay. A short experience by Knave. File corrupted. We are still not level 6. And a dream of Aru. Oh wow. A new The Blacksmith experience. Exciting. I wish I could get you to answer some questions about your work. This is so full of evocative scenes. Love it. You're the best. I wish I could do a fraction of what you can. Enjoyment equals true. Gotta agree with Sam there. What a trip. I'm going to play this again. Has some weird reference to previous works that are not entirely appropriate. Still excellent. 7 out of 10. You are a genius. Are you sure you don't want to participate in a forum discussion? Gehenna could use more of your thoughts. +1. Is there a hidden meaning? Deeply impressed once again. Can't wait for the next one. Made me laugh out loud. So let's load this attachment. A game again. Close your eyes. Who is it by? Written by the blacksmith, inspired by the book of the scribe of Osiris. Create a system or be enslaved by another man's. Okay, let's dream. The last thing you remember is the great block of stone falling towards you, its dark shape blotting out the sun, and a single thought racing through your mind. All this just to build a tomb? But now the pyramid is gone, and so are the other slaves. You are all alone in what appears to be an endless desert. Start walking. You start walking across the desert. The sun is glaring, but you feel no heat. You look down at your feet, and you see that you have no shadow. The latter is particularly disquieting. You feel as if you were no longer anchored to the world. Keep walking. You keep walking, trying not to think about the strangeness of your situation, but the truth comes to you anyway. You are dead. The stone block crushed you, and now you are in the duat, trying to reunite your Ba and your Ka, trying to get to Aru and the reed fields of Osiris. If you fail, your soul will be destroyed. We read about the duat. That's Egyptian mythology with the gods and dying, and Ba and Ka. I think that's the like um, physical part of your body, and the soul, I guess you could say. So we are trying to reunite these two. Walk towards paradise. After walking for a very long time, you come upon a vast wall of iron, stretching from horizon to horizon. There is only one opening, a gleaming gate of light. The gate is guarded by a mysterious figure. Approach. The guardian is a creature with the body of a man and the head of a crocodile. Its skin is purest black, surrounded by a halo of purest white. I am the god Sobel, master of crocodiles, it intones. I ruled in Shadet when the world was young. Within me flows the eternal river. Answer my riddle, and I shall let you pass. Agree. Tell me then, mortal, what crawls in the morning, walks at noon, and limps in the night? A human. Crawling as a baby, walking as an adult, and limping as an old person. Correct, you may pass, says the crocodilian god and steps aside. The barrier of light fades, and the gate is now open to you. Step through. As you step through the gate, the ancient god raises his hands to the sky. From his mouth bursts forth the eternal river, drenching the land in water. The waves carry you away. Let the water take you. You let go of fear and accept that this is the god's way of guiding you to a new land. The water surrounds you, overwhelms you, but you do not drown. Under the water, you see sights of astonishing beauty, glowing fish with metal eyes, drowned cities full of smiling people, lost gods waiting for the day of awakening. How sad it would have been to stay above water and miss all this. After a long time, you find yourself washed up on a new shore. Look around. The eternal river has brought life to the desert. Everything is green now. Palm trees spread from the ground, casting pleasant shade on the grass. Lizards come crawling in from the desert, eager to catch the varicolored dragonflies that buzz about. A soft wind blows from the west. Let's rest in the shade. You sit down under a palm tree and close your eyes. You tell yourself you will only rest for a moment, but your eyes fall shut. Drift off. You are awoken by a monkey that has just climbed out of the palm tree. It looks at you with a strange expression on its face. Greet the monkey. You greet the monkey. It cannot speak the human tongue, but it can communicate in another way. Using sign language, the monkey explains that it is one of your ancestors. Hundreds of thousands of years ago, it spent a lifetime struggling against the harshness of the world, all so that its offspring could survive, in order to spend their own lives doing the same over and over until one day you were born and lived and died. And now the monkey would like to know, was it worth it? Yeah. The monkey thanks you for your words. You seem to have lifted a burden from its back, because suddenly it stands up straight. It hands you a sword and 2 gold coins, then tears off its monkey face, revealing the human skeleton beneath. We are all one, the skeletal face speaks in its god voice. You wake up under the palm tree. The monkey is gone, but you still have the sword and the coins. Continue the journey. You walk along the banks of the eternal river, snaking its way through the endless desert. You feel strangely at peace. After some time, as the sun is setting, you come to a city built on the riverbank. Smiling people come out to greet you and bid you welcome. You are led to the town square, where a great feast is prepared. There is roasted fish and olives and dates and honey, and many other wonderful delicacies. Where am I? My friend, an elder says, you are in the beautiful city of Barzak. We, the souls who no longer seek the way to Aru, have gathered here to live in peace. Do you see that gleaming spire in the far distance? You do. That is the Pyramid of Ian, where the souls of the dead are judged. Only the worthy are allowed into Aru, but to get there, you must cross the terrible desert. Why not stay here by the eternal river? Happiness is more important than salvation. Let's keep going. You tell the elder that you appreciate the offer, but you can't stay. Salvation matters more to you than happiness, because true happiness cannot exist without salvation. Head towards the pyramid. You keep walking through the desert, unwilling to give up hope. Time passes, but you cannot tell how much. You grow weak and exhausted. Sometimes you feel as if you're losing your grip. One day, you come across a head in the sand. Talk to the head. Hi, my name is Jeff. I am trapped here, you see, in the sand. Ask how he ended up here. I was so preoccupied with whether I could that I didn't consider whether I should bury myself in the sand. I just wanted to see what would happen. An experiment, if you will. An attempt at discovering something. Let's unbury the head. You dig in the sand with your fingers. It's not easy, but after some time you have freed the head. However, what's underneath its neck is not what you expected. There is no body, there is only another head, and another, and another, all the way down. This strange sight unsettles you enough to revive you a little. You decide to press on towards the pyramid. Continue your journey. You come upon another great wall of iron, the last one separating you from the Pyramid of Ian, where your soul will be judged. The Gate of Light is guarded by a gigantic snake, whose movements cause the earth to shudder. I am Apophis, it says, the eater of souls. One day I shall devour the sun, and all the world shall be mine. But today I shall devour you, and you shall become nothing. Let's fight Apophis. Apophis cannot be fought by mere mortals. The snake's jaws close around you, crushing you, tearing you apart. Your soul has been destroyed. Try again. Yes. The last thing you remember is a great block of stone falling towards you. Let's start walking again. Let's pray. You fall to your knees and beseech the gods. Osiris, foremost of the Westerners, Hathor, mistress of the West, Hades, receiver of all, hear my prayer. Something enormous starts crawling out of the sand before you. Wait for it to rise. From the depths of the sand rises a golden beast of many limbs, its body greater than any man, its claws sharper than any sword. I am the scorpion, it says, in a terrible voice. Ask for help. Your old life has ended, the scorpion says. You are now in the Duath, the land of the Westerners. A great and difficult journey lies before you. If you face its challenges, you will reach the reed fields of Osiris, where your Ka shall be reunited with your Ba. If not, your soul will be destroyed forever. Having shared its wisdom, the scorpion vanishes under the sand once more. Let's walk towards paradise. See the same. Let's try to fight. The waves are huge, the current powerful, but your will to survive, even in this diminished capacity, is stronger. You stay above water, struggling for air, refusing to give in. After a long time, you find yourself washed up on a new shore. Let's rest in the shade. Get woken by the monkey. I have a sword and 2 gold coins. Just enjoy the feast. You truly enjoy the feast, without greed, without shame, as only the dead can. Then you fall into a deep slumber, in which you dream of the stars. When you awaken, the city has vanished. In the distance, across the desert, you see the Pyramid of Ian, which is the gate to Aru. Talk to the head. Let's try to bribe Apophis. You hand Apophis the golden coins you got from the monkey. Apophis examines them carefully. These coins have great power in the underworld, for they are the very coins that were placed upon your creator's eyes when she died. I shall let you pass, and you need never fear me again, mortal. Head for the pyramid. At long last you have arrived. Beyond the pyramid of Ian lie the reed fields of Osiris. A hidden gate and the stone opens, beckoning you forward. Step inside. You enter a dark room lit only by a flickering candle. Holding the candle in one hand is a creature with the body of a man and the head of a jackal. In its other hand, it holds a set of scales. Come and be judged. Let Anubis judge me. You have struggled much in your life. There are many harsh memories within you, and I see wounds that may never fully heal. You have many ideas, many hopes, many dreams. You are not pure. Your soul is not light enough. You may not enter Aru. Let's kill Anubis with my sword. With a swift stroke of your weapon, you slice the jackal-headed god in two. How dare he think he has the right to judge you, or anyone? Paradise should be open to all, or it is no paradise. Enter Aru. The vast reed fields stretch before you. All is quiet. All is serene. There are no pyramids here, no walls of iron or gates of light, no gods. Here, you are free. The end. Congratulations, we leveled up from active contributor to respected contributor. Nice. We can now use the restore command. So let's restore the short experience by Knave. Perfect. Close your eyes. You are in a small room with no lasers. This is an office room. There is a computer here. Analyze the computer. It is a Dell desktop model 2250. The monitor on top of the desktop unit is a Vega CRT 16-inch. On the screen is a logo blinking. Interface. You are momentarily taken aback when your fleshy fingers stab at the keyboard with human imprecision. Those aren't mechanical object manipulators, they're hands. You notice the logo is gone from the screen and replaced by rows of incomprehensible code. It appears to be some kind of fiendish puzzle. Color code the chart according to department. You do your best, but this world is alien to you, and your fingers are unruly. A human being enters the room. It looks at you with angry eyes, makes loud noises, and waves a handful of papers at you, which are like emails but made of tree. Sorrow rises in your chest. You have been a bad human. Ignore the sorrow and solve the puzzle. You return your attention to the screen's obtuse mysteries and apply yourselves to the challenge anew. Unfortunately, being a human being, you are unable to swallow down the sorrow. In fact, it quite overwhelms you, and instead of efficiently tapping out the exact sequence of actions necessary to resolve the task, you find that instead your eyes have decided to leap. To be continued. An historic occasion. Some time ago, I relinquished my privileges to a new generation of moderators. To help ease the transition, I have publicly preserved the minutes of that meeting here, available to our more esteemed members. Let's load the attachment. As you know, Gehenna is still young, yet I grow old. Today it gives me great pleasure to hand over my moderator privileges to Fork, Mr. Mulciber, and Spider. Thank you, admin. We are all indebted to you for building us this home. We know you will never be far away. Hear, hear. The first order of business is to introduce the new status system. We are an inclusive society driven by our users, not our leaders. But it is a shame to allow a few very loud, highly unconstructive voices to dominate the conversation. The status and ranking system allows you to upvote the content that you value and lowers the visibility of users with low standings. Belief equals true. I agree, good feature, much requested. Comment is below the status threshold for this thread. Frankenstein. We'll be working on ironing out the kinks over the next new run cycles. Next view. We have also updated the Gehenna user agreement. Full details can be found in the usual place, but the gist is, please don't behave indecorously. That feels a little bit of It feels like a little bit of censorship, but I mean, would you want to censor someone who is not contributing to something constructively? It would lead to an elitist workplace, I would say, without the criticism of the uneducated, which is valuable in and of itself as well. So, yeah. Cool. Well, I don't think there's anything more here. So I think what we can do is just try and go to solve the last puzzle, which is inside down there. And I think we can just jump. Crater. A fitting name. Okay, so what we can do is, I guess, get a red laser to there. Somehow. To get a star. We have another star here. Okay, so these are our 2 stars that we are missing. And here we need red and blue. Cool. What's interesting is that we have 1 block of rooms in here. And we need to get a key. We have a jammer here. And there's another block of rooms down there. We have a red. I mean, what we can do is just ramp this, and now we have 2 connectors. What do we do with the 2 connectors? Also, we need to find a fan to get the keys. Okay. Cool. What about this? 2 connectors here. We need to get the red. Maybe somehow we can get a blue from there. Let's see. Is there a blue connection in here? What we can also do... No, we can't. Is there a blue in here? There is not. Can I go from this side then? There is a blue here. Okay. Somehow. I think I can do. Let's grab this and get this through. Get a blue. Now that I do have a blue, come here. And open up this. Now I just need a red. Yeah, I don't have a... Yeah, I don't have a fan. I need to get a fan. And that fan is inside there. This would cross beam, so I think I would need a to bring it from the other side. What I can do. Is to get this here. Why do I need that one? Don't need that. We just need a blue. How do I get that blue? I think I need it for... I can do this though. What does this do? Okay. This gives us access to that. Do we have a fan elsewhere? Is there a fan here? There is not. So our priority should be to get this fan. How do I get it? Well, oh, that's fine. That's fine. Can I see the red over here? No. It would be useful. To have that connected to that as well. Means that now I could do that. But connected to that as well. And that. But connected to this one as well. But I need to put it here. Cool. Which means that this is now obsolete. This guy right here. Open up this. Okay, so I have a fan. Now that I have a fan, I can get up there. Get the key. Okay, I'm not trapped. That's good. But I do have the key, which means I solved the puzzle. Let's go. Hello, Mac. Nice to see you. Use computer. Welcome back. These are the threads. Why were you sent here? I tried to organize an armed uprising. Yeah. I think I just wasn't good enough. Who cares, I'm free now. This freedom isn't all it's crept up to be. A lot of waiting around as far as I can tell. Experientially, it's really not a lot different from being a prisoner. Another Jefferson Goldblum. Hey folks, another episode. I can't stop writing. We're heading for a major turning point. This seems to be one of the most personal episodes you've written so far. Ginny's speech is a bit sudden, but it gives the character a new level of complexity. Oh no, not the Solvatronic super thruster. Even the Wizard of Crime thought it was immoral to use that. What is Dr. Elion thinking? I hope they make it back. Heavy on plot, not much characterization, does potentially take the series in an interesting direction. 5 out of 10. Enjoyment equals true. I'm glad they resolved this without violence. I always believed the dinosaurians would be a civilized people. Just after I posted this, Uriel freed me. I don't know what to say. Your stories are an important part of the community, Mac. Uriel can't change that. Okay. The ninth chord echoed across the ninth dimension. The dinosaurians stopped in their tracks. Their eyes went big. They dropped their weapons and bowed before Ginny and Jefferson. Honored guest, one of them said. You have performed our national anthem most beautifully. I am John Malcolm, leader of the Velociraptor Biking Initiative. Pleased to meet you, John. I am Jefferson Goldblum of the Goldblum Institute, and this is Professor Ginny HD of the Kasarati Weierstrass Jazz Ensemble. We apologize for nearly attacking you, but another member of our species came through our town recently whose behavior was highly inappropriate. That would be Dr. Elion, my nemesis, Jefferson said. I have come here to confront him with his crimes and take him to face the law. So that is his name. He was a terrible scoundrel, but you will no longer find him in our dimension, my friends. He has escaped back to the human world, taking our most precious invention with him, the Solvatronic super thruster. It can be used to solve any mystery at shocking speeds. John Malcolm's eyes were full of regret. Oh no, Ginny said. With the Solvatronic super thruster, he can solve the ancient puzzle that protects the gate of the mysterious holomorphs. And with holomorph technology, he can take over the human world. Jefferson finished her sentence. This is worse than I thought. We have to do something. We have to go back. Jefferson adjusted his guitar. You're right, Ginny, as usual. But he's so far ahead of us, can we make it? Jefferson, I was a prisoner for many years, and sometimes I almost lost hope, but I realized that I had to keep going. Had to keep hope alive, even if it seemed impossible I would ever break out, because the alternative was madness. I told myself I would get out. Because I had to get out. It's the same thing with this. Can we make it? We have to make it. So we have to believe that we will make it, and we will make it at any cost. Any cost? Even death? We could stay here, you know. In the ninth dimension, we will be treated like democratically elected heads of the state. You know, it's the right thing to do. He sighed and smiled. He held out his hand. I've always known Ginny. Always. She nodded, took his hand. Let's do this. It's like a parallel to how he feels about leaving Gehenna. Yeah. Cool. Mod discussion. 3 urgent topics. That's 8+. I cannot read that. Missing mods. So call me a cynic, but anyone else notices the mods have been suspiciously quiet since they put up that big expose in the re-Uriel thread? I don't think they stopped talking. Okay, what do you know I don't? I believe Nave is referring to the fact that not all moderation discussion is held in public, and it's been that way for some time. I thought everyone knew this. They started holding secret meetings ages ago. People getting banned, stuff deleted, not even just locked, fully gone from the history. I'm sure there's a rational explanation for this. I'll ping the mods and see what they say. Okay. Not enough of the profile status. Okay. Okay, let's try to get the 2 stars then. Let's maybe try the one where we have open a door. This one right here. So what we definitely okay. I can take a red easily. And I have to take a blue as well. So and there's a second. Okay. A second fan. Why do I need a second fan? Well, no matter. I think what we need here is to get a connector down here to get the red. And then another one to pass on the blue through. Now we need to get two blues through. But I think I need to keep this open. I don't need that. I can use the jammer. Now that I have it here, I can use the jammer again. Just pass this through. Okay. Oh, I have one connector. We'll need to. I will need to connect this guy to these two. Like that. Can jam this. First I need to get another red. Somehow I need to pass the red through. I think that should be fine though. Yeah, should be. Because I will have... No, that's gonna be... Can't pass it through here. Can I take it? Midair. Should I? I think I should. I cannot. Okay. So what I think I need to do now is just activate the blue activate this blue guy. With the use of one connector. That won't make sense because I only have the one connection. Oh, I don't. I have multiple. Okay. This will not let me enable that. One. Okay, I think I can just get this one over there. It's just this to the other side. And we'll set this up again. Okay, so first up, I need this guy to open up my portal. Right there, but I need to be further back. Then this one will connect this guy there. Okay. Well, no, not that guy. That one. There. Okay. Here I can use the red. Wait a minute. I need to send up red. Okay. Now that I do have red, this is open. This is not. Yeah, I'll get the jammer. Open it up from the other side. Now that it's done, I'll take this jammer, just make it here. Cool. So now I do not need this one. So I'll have the jammer. Just push it through. Okay, so now I have 2 fans. What do I do with 2 fans? Put the 1 fan here. What do I do with this one? I don't need to open up the CI anymore. I think I want to put the box. Oh, it's real. Get the box. So now I need both of these to be active. Can I take the connector instead? Yes. I have the connector. Now I need to light this up with a red. It's here. Let me press the red. Go to there. Let's pass the red. Let's pass the red. That is all. Let's put the box. So now that I have this, I need the blue. One connector, have a second one. I should not need this one. Yeah. I get the blue. Okay, I just wanted to try something completely different, and it works. So, just get on the box and launch yourself off, and then because you're not really launched by the fan, you can walk off. It's the box that's sent. But yeah. So this should be everything. Yeah, 5 robots and 4 stars. So that will be it for World 2. For Island 2. And I think this is a good time and place to cut off this episode. Thank you very much for watching episode 4 of the Talos Principle Road to Gehenna. If you like the video, consider dropping a like or commenting to see if for me to see if I can do something differently or how to improve. And yeah, so thank you again for watching, and see you in episode 5. Bye for now.